You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 8.
Hilton San Diego Bayfront Hotel camera. Good morning, friends. It is Monday. Back to everything we go. Okay, how are you feeling after eating all that food at the Super Bowl? I'll be honest, I can't even get my rings on today. Okay, so joining us this morning, one of my favorite people, New York Times best-selling author Lyn Genet received us with 5 surprising foods that'll actually make you lose weight. Lyn Genet, good morning. Welcome back to San Diego.
So happy to be here with you.
It's so good to have you. Can I start off before you start talking about these foods? Because I did this program, Heather did this program of March of last year, and I lost 10 pounds within, I think it was 6 days, so quickly, and I did it with these foods that I can't believe. So what are the foods that are so surprising that will help you lose weight?
Well, I think everybody's really surprised about potatoes causing weight loss, but they do. They're a great source of potassium right there with avocados. And the great thing about French fries is that when you fry them in a good olive oil or avocado oil, it actually increases the antioxidant capacity, which means French fries are healthier for you than a baked potato. Who doesn't love that?
Did you just say French fries? I can't wrap my mind around the fact still that I could have French fries, and I did. I would get on the scale the next day and I lost like 2 pounds.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing. What is your reasoning behind this? Why do some foods work for people and not for others?
Well, you know, it's all chemistry, and the plan in the Metabolism Plan is based on analyzing people's individual responses to foods. And I found that some things were really interesting and unique. So for instance, a lot of people wouldn't do well with bread, but they would do great with pita. Why is that? Well, it's because pita has less yeast. People were not actually reacting to the wheat, they were reacting to how much yeast was in the bread. And then we have sourdough bread, which is fermented, and everybody knows that fermented foods are easier to digest, right? Common sense.
Well, yes, except I'm always told don't eat bread if you want to lose weight.
Well, that's not true. And you know, San Diegans are so active, they actually need these carbohydrates to fuel their days. Grains are an important source of food and fiber, and you need to really have them, unless, of course, you have celiac.
And when you talk about the breads, most people, and I can imagine some people at home right now putting their whole wheat, whole grain, everything toast because they think that's better for them, you're saying that might not be the best for your body.
Yeah, you really need to see what works for you. Basically, you should never feel bloated or gassy or horrible after a meal. Your ring shouldn't be tight, unless, of course, it's the Super Bowl, and that's fine.
Then it's okay, right? Then it's okay. Okay, another big surprising one. I just love this stuff. Is goat cheese? Is this goat cheese?
It's goat cheese.
Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay, why is goat cheese? What's in it that's so good?
Well, for many people, they recognize that after they eat cow's dairy, they just don't feel well.
Right.
But goat cheese is much easier to digest, as are cheeses like manchego and pecorino, because the molecules of goat and sheep's cheeses are much smaller than cow's cheeses. So those large molecules are just tough for your intestine to break down. But everybody pretty much tolerates one of these cheeses. And then if we throw on a few extra chili flakes, you have that chili there, that capsaicin really revving up your metabolism.
Oh, I love this. Okay, I see pomegranates here. What is this?
Well, pomegranates are just wonderful antioxidants, and we all know that it's a wonderful food, but I think we all kind of overlook it. It's also really incredible for fighting cancer, so just sprinkling a few of these on your salad every day can do such a huge difference for your health.
Would you believe me if I told you that when I did lose the 10 pounds, I was doing this? I'm not kidding. I was having chocolate and I was having wine. Why? How is this possible?
Well, one, it's how I make friends. But two, you know, chocolate is really wonderful in that it is not only full of antioxidants, but it can also raise your healthy cholesterol. So that's super important for long-term longevity. Red wine is amazing because it aids digestion and it lowers cortisol, which is our stress hormone. When your cortisol levels are high, it enacts long-term fat storage and it slows your metabolism. So that nice big glass of red at night, that really helps.
I call it the mama juice. I call it the mama juice. Okay, you have a book out. It's called The Metabolism Plan. It's out. People can get it. It's amazing. It works wonders. And you can find all of this information on fox5sandiego.com. Do you have a cupcake? No.
Yes, these are our famous gluten-free cupcakes made with almond flour. That's a red velvet cupcake, and you know, you could have that for breakfast.
Well, you know what? There's my birthday candle wish. Thank you, Lyn Genet. She's coming back in the next hour. Christina, she's talking about a one-day detox. I think all of us who did that Super Bowl could be feeling that. What could you do to just get back balance? That's coming up in our next hour.
Oh, I like it. One day. You are talking now. Thanks, Shali. All right, so the current seller's market.